Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. First thing that I need to remind you to do today is to fill out this survey here, which is based on the work you did last Friday. Some of you guys I know did it yesterday, but if you haven't, do this today. It's pretty easy. You just say which activities you completed last Friday. So it's probably one of these ones here, or it's one of these here. We couldn't fit them all in one question, so just click on whichever ones you completed. If you're able to get your work up onto OneNote, then just say, and then we just want your relative level of enjoyment for that Friday, because we want to know whether it's something that we should keep doing. Okay, so back to the work. What you did yesterday with the sunburst and the fishy figures, I'm imagining is finished, and I'm going to mark today. So you'll get some feedback on that. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Today we're doing something quite different. I've put you into partners, and here they are, and you're going to answer 3 problems. Now you're going to need to go to here, 2020 APL Home, Content Library, Term 2, and Real Life Problems. So let me just travel there now. Here it is, Term 2, Real Life Problems. It's not my Real Life Problem Solving page, that's the one I've distributed. It's Real Life Problems. So it's got the partners there again, and it tells you what you need to do. So you've got to read all of this here carefully, you and your partner. But basically, you're doing the work on paper, and you're going to talk to each other on chat. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get this video up, but basically, if I'll just show you quickly here. If you're on chat and you want to talk to someone, you can type into here someone's name that you want to talk with, and you just, I don't know whether you can see that actually. I'll just lift that up if it works. Type up into here that person's name, and then ring them up. Okay, and then if you need to talk with someone else, you can just add someone, and that would be for the case of Bailey, Lincoln, and Niall. You guys have to get 3 people into your chat, and that you don't actually have to call them up, but I suggest that is definitely the easiest way to do it, just using that call button. But you can also add in messages for your work. Now, basically, you've got 3 questions to do. 14's the easiest, 17, 34, and then you've got 4 and 5. So you've got to do 3 out of these 5 questions. The hardest ones are these 2, and there's an extension work here. This is sort of medium, and these ones are the easiest. Now I want you to do them without using a calculator. Okay, that's going to give you some good practice. If you were to use a calculator, that would be cheating, and it would be a waste of your time. So let's just go back to some old skills. Do you have the ability to add things up, to do some various calculations? Now I have sort of grouped people according to ability. So if you're an X-ray, I need you to see you hitting that, like questions probably 34, 4 and 5, and maybe the extension for 5 if you're particularly good. If you aren't so confident with maths, you'll probably be doing 14, 17 and 34. And the middle people can be somewhere in the middle. After you've done that, boys, you've got 2 lessons with writing and comprehension. You should be getting onto your C readers today, and you've got some private reading to do. If I just go to see where people are with their reading, just to finish off with. Go to classes, don't need to look at that. Classes, 8BL, usage for this week. Okay, so this is for this week, so you can see the boys that are starting to get onto that. Niall must be satisfied. He's completely done his. Corey, you've done 2. It doesn't quite show on the screen you can see here. The other thing I wanted to talk about is we are sharing your work with parents tomorrow, and for some of you it's looking quite good. Other guys it's not looking so flash. And one of the main things I'm doing is sharing how you're going with your STEAM. And I'm giving a mark just for this week's work. So we go to Bailey's work here. He's got, he hasn't put his link in, so I don't need his link, but he's got the term 2 week 4 stuff, and he's got below the pictures of his design. Okay, and I'll put a note here. Well done, Bailey, this is looking great. So that stuff has to go in, okay? That's it from me, boys. Thank you for listening to me for that long. Cheers.